okay? Now we're getting hip, okay? What if you don't want to do the formal thing? You don't want to do city chic. You want to hang with the hipsters. Please welcome Randy Feltis, our chef, Jessica Mulroney, stylist extraordinaire, and Leigh-Ann Allaire Perrault, decor and DIY gal about town, looking amazing. You planned this whole set. Like, tell me for people that want to tap into this kind of vibe.
Well, I kind of went very tongue-in-cheek with this whole hipster thing because I don't want to offend any hipsters. But you know what the funny thing is? True hipsters.
We don't want to offend.
Well, true hipsters won't admit that they're hipsters, so we're actually not offending anyone, right? Which is kind of the beauty.
That is true.
Yes, because that's so ironic.
Well said. Well said.
And that's really what I wanted to pull together with this set. I love the idea of mid-century modern, so it's kind of got that old school flair. I went to Urban Barn, and they had so much that had this kind of nod to old school, but very like new and fresh and fun. So this isn't your grandma's furniture. And also industrial. I love these tables and even the lamp that's on the side. They're very industrial look to it. But then the key with hipster is you take the old school, you take the mid-century modern, you add in a little bit of quirk, which I think is an absolute must. And it's all about, you know, not taking ourselves too seriously.
Yeah, like whatever. I totally pulled this together in seconds.
Very seriously. So for me, outside of the great comfort, so like an old school recliner that's very new school, you then start to mix in the quirk factor. So Urban Barn had these great pillows, like this one for the holiday season I thought was so sweet.
I know, it's a check for you, Leigh-Ann.
Check, naughty. And then I think part of it too is, you know, being ironic, you want to lessen your carbon footprint.
For sure.
So our fireplace is a little faux fireplace happening on the table there. That's my fireplace.
Oh, it's so warm.
Right? You can roast
Oh my gosh, so much heat coming off of that.
And then especially
oh my god, I'm dying right now.
And then especially when it comes to like old technology, you know, like CDs, they're so old school.
Yeah.
So really what do you use them for? Well, of course, coasters for your beer on the table.
Smart.
Right? So have some fun, quirk factor with it. And then, well, speaking of Frisbee, it's all about games. So if you're gonna have a hipster party, I found this set, which I thought was so great. Every party needs this, in my opinion.
Those were binoculars.
So no, this, you can hold this, pull out the little paddle on the bottom, you can pull the little grape part out, and ta-da! Ping pong, anybody? Ping pong action, and then of course while you're playing ping pong, you've got to take some selfies, right? So we need to do that because again, that's so ironic. So we're going to take a selfie here, and then once you take your selfies, you need to, in my opinion, every house needs a selfie tree. So my whole take on the Christmas tree for a very merry hipster Christmas was to literally make a selfie tree. Can I just tell you?
That's the best thing ever.
This was the least expensive thing I've ever done on the show. To print all of these photos cost me $20.
So awesome.
$20 to print all of these photos, and what I love, it acts as a family tree as well. So this is our Cityline family. I've got crew on here, all of the Cityline guest experts. What I think is so great is all of the people, like everybody here has been gathering around the tree, recounting memories. Remember when that was taken? Oh, look how funny that is. It's so inexpensive, it's so fast to decorate, and you don't have to store any ornaments, right? And of course, it's a faux tree because we wouldn't want to be killing a real tree being hipsters. We've got to like keep it clean. So it's just really about being able to relax. And then of course after you have a good nosh, which Randy's going to cook for us, you then need to take a little nap, right? You just want to like lay back.
You just lay back, honey.
He's the best dog.
Everybody went straight to that tree when we came to the studio today, and that just shows you how cool it is to have sort of a personal memento.
Well, and to be truly ironic, you need to take a selfie with the selfie tree.
Oh, it's so meta.
So get family from far and wide to print their photos, right? Mine's officially blown.
Mind blown. Okay, so let's say you want to sort of fit in and blend from a fashion perspective. Jessica, you've got a couple of models that we're going to bring in right now. We've got Marjorie Dixon, who's a doctor on our show. Bruce Sellery, who's our money guy. Not at all looking how they usually look on Cityline, okay? Not at all. Look at you, too.
So when you dress
that's
like
right.
a hipster.
That's right.
Rule of thumb for when you dress like a hipster, you put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into your outfit, but you kind of make it like you didn't at all.
For sure.
So, I totally woke up like this. I look amazing. And by the way, I am a fashion expert, unlike the sweater that I am wearing today. So on Bruce, he feels really in his comfort zone, obviously, in this outfit. We added the ironic Christmas sweater, you know, nicely draped around his shoulders, a bow tie, of course, button-down shirt. You can't do Christmas hipster without really, really, really tight plaid. And I really like, and I'd really like you to just do a little spin. Because now I think I've convinced him to buy a size smaller at Banana Republic.
You should.
2015. It's 2015.
And obviously a cool pair of kicks, every hipster must have. This is all from Top Men. Just so cool, Bruce. You look so cool.
You're rocking it, looking great. And then Marjorie, who comes in here in designer duds every week.
Right.
You put her in plaid, Jessica.
So she looked at me with evil, evil eyes when I showed her this outfit. She said, "Oh no, Jess, these jeans, they're ripped." I said, "Yes, they are meant to be ripped.
They are ripped.
And she looks amazing, right?
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
You can rock anything, honey. Looking so good.
Again, we have the plaid shirt, and of course the ironic T-shirt. Show that little T-shirt and the
milk and cookies.
A little bit of ho action.
The ripped jeans, the chunky booty, very essential for that hipster Christmas party. Of course, you can't say hipster girl without a gorgeous little moto jacket. And I really couldn't take the designer out of the gal because she insisted on putting on her Givenchy necklace. She had to. On top.
She had to.
I let her do that, but again, and of course, the glasses. The glasses. They aren't real.
No.
No prescription needed.
No one cares. You look great. You look great. Put it here. Put it here. Okay, let's talk a little bit about food. When you are sort of in that hipster vibe, you probably care about whether the food is local, whether the beer is local. Let's talk a little bit about what you want at your party,
You gotta
Randy.
throw it together, but you have to do your due diligence too.
Yeah.
And that meaning running to the local market and getting your stuff. So what I did, and this is Leigh-Ann's brainchild, and she hit at me and she was like, "Will you do this for me?" When Leigh-Ann asks, you know, I gotta come through.
I sometimes have the weirdest ideas, and he pulled this one
No,
off.
I was like, that's amazing. We can totally do that. So we did a turkey dinner pizza.
Yes,
Right? So we've got
Nice.
some organic turkey here that's been cooked in butter. And then we did some Brussels sprouts. And then we did some fresh mozzarella. And then I took the cranberries and I poached them in local beer. And we sprinkled that on top. So you get a one-bite Christmas. What's up?
I love that. Let's talk about the beer.
Okay, so I brought 3 of my favorite breweries in. I brought, this is all local. The Flying Monkey I actually got married in, so I have that's a really close part to my heart.
Nice.
And then I got the Red Line, which is a brand new brewery out of Barrie. And then I've got Collingwood's very own Northwinds Brewery, and their beer is fantastic. So basically, to put it all into a nutshell, I went and I sat with the brewmasters and I listened to what they had to say, and they said, choose your glassware. It's really important because it keeps the head on the beer, and you know, there's no preservatives, and this is what it's all about, the foaming, and it's going to smell so nice. But basically, the glassware goes like this. The higher the alcohol, the smaller the glass.
Oh,
And that's just so you don't drink too much and fall down.
so am I.
Right? So I've got this one, and I just want everyone to smell it, but this is a triple chocolate
I'll smell that.
beer. And listen, okay,
Pass it
so
over.
you give that a smell, and then what the glass is actually doing is, and
Oh
the
my
head does, it
gosh.
protects the beer.
Just joking.
Give it a shot.
Smell it.
Right?
Oh my God,
Now-
that's so good. It's chocolate.
Tracy, this isn't
It smells so good.
This isn't the kind of beer that you could drink a whole big bottle of, much like a chocolate birthday cake. You want to break it down,
Yeah.
and you want to share it with 10 or 12 people, and you want to crawl it and kind of like wine taste it, and then you talk about it and have a long conversation of where the barley came from and the chocolate nibs, right?
Really long
You guys
conversation
getting
about it.
excited?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Isn't that
Who
beautiful?
knew that there were different glasses for beer? We know that for
this
wine,
is a big
but you
thing.
don't think about that.
Now,
for,
that being said, the brewmasters also said, you know what? If you don't, like a used yogurt container will work.
okay, whatever.
But if you want to make the experience a little bit bigger and better, then away you go. And I always say my favorite beer is the one in my hand.
Mine too. I
you
love
go.
that. Let me take off my glasses so I can read my card here. Well, have you guys been loving DJ Lissa Monet? I love this woman. I've been trying to get her in here forever. She's amazing. She's spinning for us today. If you want to hear more of her great mixes, check out our Spotify profile. It's at cityline.ca/DJ Booth. She's got a new mix for us every single week. DJ, take us out.